And so today, I want to talk to you about why I started that, why I think that's important, and what that sort of is all about. Let me start with a scripture. 1 Timothy 4, verse 7. They'll throw it up there, but it says, discipline yourself for the purpose of godliness. And I use the Amplified Version here because it's important that I'm not super comfortable with the word godliness. They're all translations, you know that. They're just English translations of other words. And one of the words that probably is the most accurate would be piety, but that again is godliness and piety. They're both very religious, churchy sounding words. Is this true? And the thing, they've been muddied with 2,000 years of history. So I like the Amplified. It says, for the purpose of, everybody say purpose of. But say it like you didn't just wake up. Purpose of, ready? Keeping yourself spiritually fit. Keeping yourself spiritually fit. Let's talk. First, you're not just a body. You're not just a body with brains. There's more to you than body and brains. You have to know this. Unfortunately, the educational world has bought into a thing called scientific materialism. So when they go to college, they extract everything spiritual out. They want no mystery, no God, because a lot of them have just given up, and so whatever. But they extract all that out. But that just doesn't work. It leaves people yearning because we know we're spiritual. We know it. You pray, you cry, you care. I mean, why is it? I see people over here. We had a beautiful wedding this weekend. Really sad, heartbreaking funeral over here. I mean, people right here, I can just see them. And there were tears, and there was laughter, and there's crying, and there's joy. Why? If we're just bodies and brains, who cares? I have a wedding. Just put this body with this brain. Yeah, put these two together. And when they die, you just throw them in a hole and go to the next. What? Because we're soulish. We're spiritual. There's more to us than the meat on our bones. Are you with me? We can't deny this anymore. And so a gym is great for the flesh, for the body, the brain, but you need something for the inner you, the inner man, the spirit, the soul. You need something for that. And that's what I think the church should be. And I think the church should help us, just as you would go to a gym to get this fit. Why would you do it? Why would you go to a gym? I want to get fit. And then you talk to a trainer, and they say, well, what are your goals? And you say, well, my goal, I want to be able to play with my grandkids when I'm older. My goal, I want to run a marathon. My goal, I want to enter a competition, weightlifting competition. So everyone have a different goal, but it's something about being physically fit with your body, so they would know how to train you. What's the goal of church or Orchard Grove Church? What's the goal? Well, godliness is a tough word because it can mean the wrong thing to a lot of people. I mean, some people, they just talk about how godly they are. It just makes me queasy. In other words, because to them, it means I never miss church. Or to them, godly means I know a lot of Bible verses. Or godly means I talk down to a lot of people. But I don't think that's what they were going for. I think what they were going for is spiritually fit. Healthy, can I say it this way? Healthy in here. I know a lot of people who quote Bible verses, and they're not healthy in here. I know a lot of people that go to church all the time, and they're not healthy in here. In fact, you can do too much. Can I just say this? Some people go to church too much. Honest to God, they do. It's like, dude, go get a life. Go do something with your life. Because it's just, let me say it this way. I'll say it a different way, because some of you didn't like that. I'll say it a different way. Some people go to the gym for the purpose of going to the gym. The gym is the end, not the means to an end. So what should a gym attendance, I think, humbly, be about? Well, I think you should go to the gym because maybe you want to, get your resting heart rate down because diabetes is in your family and you want to live longer, or you want to be healthy to be able to go on a vacation. So many, for your kids, for your so many great reasons to go to a gym so you can live a healthier, more productive, wonderful life. Good reason? The gym is a means to a greater what? End. Some people go to the gym just to be seen at the gym. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen them. Can you hand me that, bro? That thing over there. Can you hand it? And that's how some people attend church. Church is an end to itself. They want you to know how godly, how spiritual, how close to God they are. And it's not an end to itself. But in the same way, we need a greater end. Let me just be frank. Why are we doing this? Why did you get up? Old school is, well, we get up because I need points with God. Who grew up this way? Come on, put it up. Points with God. I got to check this box. In some way, God is a little bit happier now. He was a little angry with me on Thursday, but I went, I got it done. Now I can go live like hell for another week. Is this true? Who grew up like this? It's a box you check. It's something you get off your chest. It's something you get off your conscience, which is why people always apologize to me. Don't apologize to me. I don't care. Just give in the offering. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care if you're here. I'm funning you. God's not, it's like God is this attendance taker. This is not how I view it. Church is not something you check a box, but I think it's a means to a much greater end, to a healthier you on the inside, or spiritually fit. Well, what does that look like? Could you define that? So like if you go to a gym, it's like my goal is to get my resting heart rate at such and such, or to run the mile in this amount of time, or to touch my toes. This is for some of us. What's the goal of church? If I had to pick one, I'd do something like the fruit of the Spirit, what Paul wrote about in Galatians. In other words, what are we trying to become? Why are you here?